welcome to the Episode 8 Rundown Show. I am Gran Queso, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the news for Episode 8. It's a cracker. But before we get into any of that, if you are new here, then please could you remember to go down and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action here at N-FHW. Now, let's dive in. At Episode 7, Apollo Crews was victorious in the triple threat match, and he walked out as our new N-FHW champion. As you can imagine, Voodoo was not too happy about this outcome, as he was not even involved in the pinfall. However, at Episode 8, Voodoo will get his chance at redemption, as he will face Apollo Crews one-on-one for the N-FHW Championship. But now let me hand you over to our ring announcer and our opening contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening match. Introducing first, making her N-FHW debut, this is Miss Perfect.
So here she is, Miss Perfect, making her N-FHW debut here at the Episode 8 Rundown Show. Both ladies in this match are debuting here. Of course, things are heating up in the women's side of N-FHW with Kayla Hatton, our N-FHW Women's Champion. All of these matches are important. Picking up victories is gonna lend you the way to that championship. And Miss Perfect is here to prove that she is the perfect one. Miss Perfect ready for action. Let's take a look.
Introducing her opponent.
Let's take a look at her opponent.
Also making her N-FHW debut, this is Summer Dew.
So Summer Dew again debuting here tonight. Not much is known about Summer Dew, but I'm sure very shortly we're going to see what she's capable of in the ring. There she is, Summer Dew in the N-FHW ring. Just moments away from both of these ladies taking their first step on the path at the ladder of N-FHW. Yes, I know that made no sense whatsoever, but sometimes you just gotta talk. So Miss Perfect is ready, Summer Dew is ready, and we have Barry for our opening contest today. As they look up, Miss Perfect gets that kick into the gut. Neck breaker, nice swinging neck breaker by Miss Perfect. So look up again, suplex. Miss Perfect taking the larger Summer Dew over. Miss Perfect giving up a bit of size in this match. Russian leg sweep. Summer's back in control. She's going up to that top rope. What is she looking for here? Big splash from the top. Connects with Miss Perfect. Summer Dew crashing down on the ribs of Miss Perfect. So exchanging blows. Miss Perfect's getting on top. Picks her up. Backbreaker. Precisionally placed over her knee. Going into that head scissors. Just drives the elbow into the top of the head of Summer. Now working on that arm. Let's bring him back to the feet again. Summer catches. Big forearm blow. Staggers Miss Perfect back to the ropes. Miss Perfect just back body drops Summer over that top rope. And that is a long way down to those thin flapjack. Flapjack on the outside. Summer tried to get ahead there, but countered by Miss Perfect, who goes into that submission on the outside. She can't win the match there, but of course she can do a lot of damage. Summer Dew is in trouble. She is at the mercy of Miss Perfect here. But Summer back to her feet. Oh, catches that one shot, but Miss Perfect ducks underneath. Drives her into those steps. Summer catches the leg. Dragon screw takedown. Referees up to a 5 count. Big kicks here. Miss Perfect catches. Takes Summer Dew over. These ladies need to watch the count. Neither of them want to get counted out in their first match. Miss Perfect back in, so is Summer Dew. Oh, Miss Perfect took her eyes off Summer Dew. But Miss Perfect fighting back out. Big shoulder, big elbows into the gut of Summer Dew. Bringing her up, shin breaker. Miss Perfect back in control, bringing Summer up. Oh, Summer, lovely kick to the stomach of Miss Perfect. But Perfect catches, takes her over. She's bringing her back up again, hooking up. Sends her into the corner. Miss Perfect following up. Oh, a lovely kick. Summer goes down. What's Miss Perfect looking for? Split leg corkscrew moonsault. A lovely move. Barry with the count. And that is
your winner, Miss Perfect.
Miss Perfect getting the victory here on her debut. Would you expect anything less from Miss Perfect? Miss Perfect with an impressive debut, but the question is, how long will they keep their perfect record? But now we have more matches to announce for episode 8. It's a cracker. Back at episode 5, Ashwang was scheduled to face Gemma the Ref in action, but she assaulted Gemma on the way to the ring, causing a hairline fracture in Gemma's wrist. These two did meet at episode 6 in the opening round of the N-FHW's Women's Championship, in which Ashwang was victorious. But now at episode 8, these two will face one more time, and this time it'll be N-FHW's first ever cage match. We also have a first time ever encounter as El Gran Queso will take on the Earl of Excellence, Robert Rochester Rose. And we will also be having our first semi-final Ascension title ladder match. The 4 wrestlers involved in this first match are Kieran Donnelly, Salsa, Sheldrake, and the Party Boy, Grazza Gates. The winner of that match will be going on to the Ascension title final. But enough talk, let us head down to ringside for our next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, the team of Captain Clothesline and Tom the Cabin Boy, the Scourge of the 7 Seas.
Captain Clothesline and Tom the Cabin Boy making their way down to ring. Obviously we saw them teaming up for the first time last episode at the Tournament of Trios, but today it is just these two men. This is the first time we have seen the Scourge of the 7 Seas in tag team action.
And their opponents. This is the team of Joe Lando and Elder Law Fantasma.
So of course, Elder Law Fantasma won Season 1 of the Wednesday Night Wars to earn the right to be here in N-FHW. Joe Lando won the triple threat match, which means these two men have a shot at the tag team titles against the British Mavericks, which will be happening at episode 8. But tonight we're going to get to see them in tag team action for the first time, and this is a whole different kettle of fish. totally different from singles action. You've got to ask yourself, how well are the team of Fantasma and Joe Lando going to gel together? To my knowledge, this is the first time these two have ever been in a ring together. But we will find out. And we have got Gary, our referee, for this tag team match. Goes, calls for the bell. Fantasma. Still strange seeing him in an N-FHW ring and not in the war zone. But here we are. He is now part of N-FHW. And Captain Clothesline is giving him a jolly old welcome. So lock up again. Captain sends Fantasma into the corner. Just stretching that arm over the top rope. So he locks up again. Oh, Fantasma fights out with that elbow. Captain one step ahead. Catches that kick. Lovely clothesline. Spins Fantasma around and just takes him off his feet. Big jumping punch to the face. Captain Clothesline makes the tag into Tom. Tom the cabin boy's in. He's going for the leg. Oh, he's wrenching that leg. DDT on the leg. Driving that foot and jarring the knee up to the top rope. What's Tom looking for? Beautiful moonsault. Connects. Doesn't go for the cover. Just goes straight back. Drop kick to the back. Fantasma seems to have some difficulty getting going here. But he's firing up with those elbows into the midsection of Tom. Big kick. Fantasma sends Tom the cabin boy over that top rope. Oh, and just lovely guillotines. Guillotines on Tom the cabin boy. Tagging to Joe Lando now. Oh, Joe Lando goes for that suicide topes over the top rope and misses. He paid for that. That is the risk you take with those maneuvers. And now Joe Lando is in a world of hurt. Tom the cabin boy firing up. Headbutt by Lando. Referee up to a 5 count. As Joe just sends Tom across our arena. Joe Lando back in the ring. Tom the cabin boy back in. They lock up. Wheelbarrow into a stunner. Beautiful maneuver there by Joe Lando. Stamping now on the back of the arm of Tom. Tagging to Fantasma. Fantasma, beautiful shooting star. Connects onto Tom the cabin boy. But Tom takes Fantasma over. Big kick to the head. Fantasma playing possum. Fantasma makes a tag into Lando. Fantasma and Lando showing a little bit of continuity here, making those quicker tags. Keeping that fresh man in. Joe whips Tom into the corner. What's he going to do with him in here? He comes running out. Big bulldog plants Tom's face into the H of our N-FHW logo. Tag now to Fantasma. Tom the cabin boy needs to get a tag into Captain Clothesline. Oh, here's that submission. Fantasma has got it hooked in. Just looking in the face of Clothesline. Surely Fantasma must have expected that. If you're going to shout abuse at the captain, he is going to come in. Tom brings those knees up, catches El Dolor. Big forearm, drops Fantasma. As Tom whips him into the corner. Putting him on that top rope. This is going to be dangerous. Tom on the top rope as well. Wheelbarrow bulldog from the top rope. Surely Fantasma is unconscious, but he's getting to his feet. Into that sliced bread. Cover. Surely this is enough. Fantasma just gets his shoulder up in time. Oh, rolls underneath that drop kick. A beautiful evasion there by Fantasma, but both men just running into each other. Jawbreaker. Fantasma needs to make a tag, Tag into Joe Lando. Joe firing up now on Tom. Handspring. Catches into that head scissors. Takes Tom the Cabin Boy over. Tag back into El Dolor Fantasma. But a tag made to Captain, who blocks that bicycle kick. Comes up. Oh, a lovely maneuver. Driving the head and shoulders of El Dolor Fantasma down. But he bounces back. Lovely little Superman punch. He's bringing the Captain up. What's he looking for? Goes behind. German. Big German. Tom the Cabin Boy still down. The Captain's in trouble. But he counters that attack. Working on the arm. Bringing El Dolor Fantasma back to his feet. Switchblade into the cover. Joe Lando breaks it up. Tom the Cabin Boy back in. But the Captain sending Lando over that top rope. He's waiting. What is he looking for? Is he looking for that Captain's hook? Yes, he's got it. The Captain hook is hooked in. Can El Dolor Fantasma hold on? No! No, he can't.
Winners, the Scourge of the 7 Seas.
Captain Clothesline getting the first defeat, making El Dolor Fantasma give up for the first time here in N-FHW. Even though El Dolor Fantasma and Joe Lando were unsuccessful in that match, they will be having their shot at the tag team titles at episode 8 as they will face the British Mavericks. Can Fantasma and Lando manage to work as a team and capture those titles? We will find out on December 24th at episode 8. And finally, there will be a number 1 contenders match as the final 2 former Full House Wrestling champions, Dave Rain and the man for all seasons, Xander Cooper, face each other for a shot at the N-FHW Championship. But who will they be facing, Voodoo or Apollo Crews? Find out the answer on December 24th at episode 8. It's a cracker. Now we have one more match for you today, and it is a personal one. At episode 7, the Magic Circle's Big Mike Wylde and the Cheesy Nachos El Gran Queso had some heated moments in their trios match at episode 7. So let's head down to ringside as these two sort out their differences.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is time for our main event. Introducing first, hailing from the cheese-topped Nacho Mountain, this is El Gran Queso.
So there he is, the former N-FHW champion, El Gran Queso. Looking to get a little bit of retribution on Big Mike Wylde here tonight. After their match at episode 7. But tonight it's going to be one-on-one. So this match was actually at the request of both of these two participants. But you gotta think, El Gran Queso has so much more to lose in this match. He is a former champion. If Big Mike Wylde can beat El Gran Queso here tonight, that is going to slingshot him up the rankings here. But not so much for El Gran Queso. If he loses, he will go down a long way. But if he wins, he'll probably stay pretty much where he is. So he's got a lot on the line in this match.
Representing the Magic Circle and being accompanied to the ring by Magic Mark Adams, this is Big Mike Wylde.
But that, I'm sure, is the plan of Magic Mark Adams. Trying to get his members into those championship shots as soon as possible. Remember, the Magic Circle only been in N-FHW for a short while. and they've already made their presence felt by winning the 2022 Tournament of Trios. And Big Mike Wylde looking to cement himself as a man to fear here by picking up a win over El Gran Queso. But this is it, the main event. Larry is refereeing this final match. As they lock up, Queso whipping Big Mike Wylde into the corner. Now just stamping away, taking the big man down. Oh, big clubbing blow by Queso, and again stamping in the corner. That is a good tactic, keeping the bigger guy off his feet. Queso is on the apron. What is he looking for here? Gets back in the ring. I don't think he knew himself. Oh, powerbomb attempt. He gets him up. Powerbomb. El Gran Queso just powerbomb the 7-foot-tall Big Mike Wylde. But he is back on his feet already in a big clubbing blow. Drops the former champion down to his knees. And a big headbutt. Oh, just wrenching Queso's leg, sending him flying across the ring. Queso gets a big kick to the side of the head of Big Mike Wylde, then drops that leg, bringing him back up to his feet. Big blows. Picks him up. Oh, what a maneuver. Leveraged Big Mike Wylde up into his shoulders and then just span him round. But Big Mike Wylde catches him, gets him up, drops him over that top rope. That's a long way to come falling down onto the ropes. Stamping now on the arm of Queso, but catches that foot. Dragon screw takes Big Mike Wylde down. Queso picks him up. Lovely little Uranagi. Excuse me. Lovely little Uranagi suplex up to the top rope elbow. Top rope elbow connects. Larry's there for the count. 2 count. Big Mike Wylde got that shoulder up. Queso brings back up. Reverse hook. Pick. Oh, beautiful maneuver. The strength of Queso to get Big Mike Wylde up in the air like that. Ducks underneath. Back suplex. He holds on. We've seen this before. There's the German. Holds on still. He's going to go for that suplex. Takes Big Mike Wylde into that brain buster at the end. Magic Mark Adams up on the apron, distracting Queso. Big Mike Wylde catches him. Now just working the trapezius. Oh, gets Queso down to his knees. Can Queso fight out? Queso just slumps to the floor. Driving that knee down into the canvas. Oh, just sitting onto the chest of Queso. Big Mike Wylde looking for that power bomb. I think he wants to finish this. Gets Queso up. Drives him into the center of the ring. Into the cover. Larry is there. Queso getting that shoulder off the floor. Big Mike Wylde having a few words with Larry. He disagrees with that count. But Queso, tilt and whirl slam. Going up to that top rope. What's Queso looking for? Oh, he missed that big double axe handle and gets a forearm shot into his back, thrown into the corner. Big Mike Wylde now driving Queso's head into the turnbuckle. And a big punch nearly decapitates Queso. Going to his leg. Queso in trouble here. And again having his head driven into that corner, but he blocks. Queso fights him back. Gets Big Mike Wylde up onto his shoulders. Hits that Death Valley driver. Mark Adams back on the apron. Queso ignores him this time. Gets him up. Fisherman Buster. But Big Mike Wylde kicking Queso in the head. Double choke. Launches Queso across the ring. Look at Magic Mark Adams directing traffic, but Queso back on his feet, in control. That's not what Mark Adams wanted. Queso looking like he's trying to get into that corner. Going up to that top rope. Oh, this time it connects. A big double axe handle onto the noggin. Big Mike Wylde manages to kick out. He still had enough in him to get that shoulder up. Queso brings him up, dropping Big Mike Wylde. Going back to that top rope. I think Big Mike Wylde keeps getting up so quick because he knows how dangerous that splash of Queso is. He does not want to be lying down when Queso is up on that top rope. Big punch to the top of the head. Big Mike Wylde coming up. But Queso just takes him down. Going to that top rope. He's looking for that splash. He's coming off the top of the mountain. Just a 2 count. The splash from the Nacho Mountain. Not enough to put Big Mike Wylde away, but Queso looking for another one. Back up the mountain and down into a pin. Big Mike Wylde again kicking out after 2 top rope splashes. Queso, missed that splash from the floor. Big Mike Wylde back up, but Queso spinning heel kick. Goes for the ropes, but changes his mind. Big Mike Wylde slowly gets up, rolls out the way, catches Queso with that kick, but Queso gives Big Mike Wylde a kick of his own off the ropes. Hits that leg drop. Bringing Big Mike Wylde back to his feet. He was well too close to the ropes to be able to get that pin, but getting Mike Wylde onto his shoulders. Airplane spin. That blood is going to be rushing to the head of Big Mike Wylde and a big slam. Queso now just dropping that knee across the arm. But Big Mike Wylde catches him, brings Queso up. Oh, can't hold Queso. Big Mike Wylde. Nearly a 3 count. Big Mike Wylde losing his footing. Falling over with Queso crashing down on his back. Big slam into that cover. Could this be enough? 2 count. Big Mike Wylde kicks out and kicks out with authority on that one. Queso looking to go to that top rope again. Oh, but Big Mike's already up. Queso avoids that attack. And just big line. Back to that top rope. There. Oh, the splash. Big Mike Wylde brings up those knees. And Queso came crashing down. Double choke. Back to his feet and just going to launch him across the ring. Big Mike Wylde brings him up again. Looking for that suplex. Gets him up. Big suplex. Takes Queso over. Big Mike Wylde needs to hit something big and end this. He's looking for that power bomb. He gets Queso up and down into the cover. Larry's there. Just a 2 count. Queso getting his shoulders off of the mat, but he looks dazed. Big Mike Wylde misses the leg drop. Queso back up. He hits a chop. Oh, but Big Mike Wylde firing up now. Clubbing blows. Drops Queso. But Jawbreaker stuns the big man. Big line drops him. Queso off of the rope. Hits that splash. Into the pin. Larry comes down at the shoulders.
Here is your winner, El Gran Queso.
And El Gran Queso picking up the victory, but that was a hard-fought contest. against the big man. El Gran Queso doing what he does best and getting the win over Big Mike Wylde. But that is it for today. Join us again next week for the episode 8 pre-show. And don't forget that season 2 of the Wednesday Night Wars begins this Wednesday. If you would like to help support this channel financially, we do now have a Patreon page and the link is in the description. But most importantly, if you could leave this video a like and a comment, that is the best way of helping support this channel. And please make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all that happens here at N-FHW. But until next time, I have been El Gran Queso, and remember, be nice to people. Bye!